Hi, this is Brian Shepard from MrTopStep. Today's trading activity in the equities is pretty muted. We all know by now that the jobless numbers came out, a pretty decent disappointment, nothing huge. It did knock the S&Ps from the Globex session off the highs, and that would be the new year, new contract highs of 1227 area. We made a low of 12 and a half in the Globex, and the S&Ps opened up on the regular trading hours at 1217 area. Basically what we saw in the early going was a continuation of yesterday's light volume trade. Technically there isn't really any big numbers right here. It's a bit of an exhaustion from the previous approximately 50 handle move. We're within inside trading of the Globex overnight range. The last range that I saw, it was the 1216 area to 1222. On the downside, really no damage has been done from what all appearances right now with this news from today. Previous resistance, if that acts as support, we can go down and look at into the mid 1204 to 1208 area, which was many people had 1204 as a resistance on the way up. On the upside, we're talking about the year highs. So overnight the 1227 comes to mind, and above that, I believe personally that in the market goes roughly, the S&Ps roughly goes in 30 handles at a time or so. Meaning that we could possibly see some type of congestion up in the 1230 to 1231, 1232 area. But I don't foresee anything happening today as far as market action from where we are. Last I saw, we were trading at right in the middle of the range at like 1218. With typically on these big moves, one would think that you'd see a bit of profit taking going into the weekend, kind of a counter trend per se. Why have a position over the weekend? And as a matter of fact, last I saw, it was down to approximately 40 to 50 locals. Usually they don't get any lower than approximately 30 in there, and when it's full, it might have 150. So again, it looks like slim pickings for the rest of the day. And I do want to take a moment to explain something, because we've had some questions regarding the cash imbalance. We do not recommend buying and selling. We share observations. Our observation on the cash imbalance is that it's posted, and it might be posted from different groups in different areas, and there might be a little bit of a fluctuation in that number. Basically, an imbalance implies that there's an imbalance. Either it's a buy side or sell side. If it's a smaller number in the 100 or 200 area, million, that's not a whole lot to write home about. The other day we had $1 billion to sell. I think it was on Tuesday. The market went down sharply, several handles, right at the 3 o'clock closing, cash close. But I've also, at the same time, I've also seen where it's gone, where it was a big buy or sell imbalance, doesn't matter, where it's been quite a bit out of balance, to several hundred million or more, and it's gone the opposite way. So you just never know what these professional money managers have in their books. You don't know what's where are you going to get T-boned from. It's not anything. The cash imbalance is not anything that we would believe you should base your trade on. Is it something you can look at? Sure. If you had a trade on and it was going in your direction, you might want to stick around. You might want to raise your stop. We always promote using stops to limit your losses and allowing for slippage. But the fact of the matter is, we just don't know, what's going to happen. So if you're trading in the last couple of minutes of the day and hoping and don't put it on a bias of the cash imbalance. It's just another observation. Have a great weekend. We'll see you next week. Thank you.